Without our health, we have nothing. Our health is the single most important thing in our existence. If we don't have our health, we can't work, we can't support our loved ones, we can't do the things that are important to us. It is often only in sickness that we realize how important our health is. Think of the last time you were sick and what it prevented you from doing. Let me know in the comments. Well, in this video, we're going to look at 4 simple steps to drastically improve your health. 1. In the Western world, we are extremely fortunate to have easy access to things that help to support our health and well-being. But yet, we often take it for granted and don't take advantage of it. The first health tip is so easy to implement for most of us, but we still don't do it. Quick question, when was your last glass of water? Water? Is that your health tip? Do you know how important water is for the body? No. Well, be quiet and listen up. What percentage of the human body do you think is made of water? Well, depending on where you get your sources, the human body is approximately 65% water. If you're not staying hydrated, how do you expect the body to function efficiently? Staying hydrated can help to reduce fatigue, encourage clearer skin, reduce headaches, help with kidney function, reduce cramps, and more. So how much water should you be drinking? Well, according to the National Academies of Science, men should be drinking 3.7 litres of water a day and women should be drinking 2.7 litres of water a day. Sounds like quite a lot, right? But bear in mind, we do get some water from our food. So what I'd recommend is 2 litres a day. Give it a try for 2 weeks and then come back and let me know in the comments what difference you noticed. Now, if you're someone who drinks a lot of water and still gets muscular cramps and fatigue, it's possible water absorption is being hindered by lack of electrolytes. You can get electrolytes by adding a pinch of salt to your water, which I'm not a fan of, or you can get some electrolyte tablets, which I'll link in the description box. But drink your water and stay hydrated. 2. Sedentary lifestyles are killing us slowly. Whether it's being sat at a desk for long periods of time, laying on the sofa all day, or just staying in one position for too long, this is having a major impact on our health. In fact, sedentary lifestyles are contributing to a rapidly growing health concern that employers are ignoring, which I'll come on to later. But they also negatively impact our physical health in many ways. According to the British Heart Foundation, being inactive can lead to fatty material building up in your arteries. And if the arteries that carry blood to your heart get damaged or clogged, this can lead to heart attack. But you can help to reduce the chances of this by adding movement to your day. Being active can help to reduce your chances of some heart and circulatory diseases by as much as 35%. So how can you add more movement to your day? Now, I'm not telling you to go and run a marathon, although you could work towards it, but what I am telling you is to get off your bum more often. Go for a morning walk, a lunchtime walk, an afternoon jog, join a sports team, whatever, but get some movement into your day and see what positive impact it has on your health. 3. Many of us experience aches, pains, and discomforts, and it can often impact our movement, our mood, and our health. Think about this. When you're sat there with a pain or discomfort, are you more or less irritable? Is it easier for someone to get on your nerves when you've got pain or discomfort? Most likely. Well, there's a simple way we can reduce muscular discomfort by taking action. And it's something I've been guilty of avoiding in the past too. I exercise regularly and often play football once a week. And the next day, my legs are aching like crazy. Well, they used to be. And after playing, normally I would just get in my car and go home. But we all know that's not great for our body. And if you're experiencing muscular tension, pain, or discomfort, even if you haven't exercised, there's a simple thing that you can do to help reduce it. Now, before I mention it, it's always best to seek the advice of a professional for your individual circumstances. However, this is pretty safe for most people. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about stretching. Stretching is so underrated when it comes to reducing muscular tension and tightness. I've got some very old stretching videos on the stretching playlist that you can check out, but there's lots of videos on how to stretch online. But the key thing is that you're holding those stretches for long enough to experience the real benefits. And consistent stretching is another great way to drastically improve your physical health. 4. Now, when it comes to improving our health, there's another thing that we often don't realize is so important for our health. After a long, tiring day at work or at home or doing whatever, our bodies need to recover. Recovery is so important for our bodies. And what's the best way to help our body recover? Well, that's where we need sleep. Quick question. What do you think is the record for the longest period without sleep? I'll reveal the answer at the end. But the record was set by a Californian student named Randy Gardner. As part of a science project, Randy wanted to stay up as long as possible. He got 2 friends to take it in turns to make sure that he stayed awake, but after just 3 days, he started to feel nauseous and had trouble remembering things. He said it was almost like an early Alzheimer's thing brought on by lack of sleep. Randy and his friends found that the longer he stayed awake, the more irritable he got. And lack of sleep can impact our memory, our recovery, our cognitive abilities, and more. And it's recommended that adults get approximately 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. Now, earlier I mentioned a rapidly growing health concern that employers seem to be ignoring. To find out what that is, you need to watch this video right here. Oh, and if you're wondering, Randy stayed awake for 11 days. And apparently this record has been beaten, but the record book stopped monitoring it due to health concerns.